So I recently recorded a video that will walk you through the exact process that I do to find trending products, but also to learn how to actually sell your products well on Etsy. So if you're struggling with making any type of sales, I think this video could be very encouraging to you as you are growing your Etsy listings and continuing on your Etsy journey. So I want to share that video with you right now. Now, one of the main platforms that's going to help you sell anything online with print on demand is Printify. They are my #1 place I use to sell all of my print on demand products because they make it so easy for you to find winning products, but also allow that product to be seamless with your Etsy shop. And Printify takes care of all the hard work for you. You don't got to worry about holding any inventory, no heavy machinery in your house. They take care of all that for you. The only thing you really need to do is find an amazing design, create that, and list that on Etsy. Now, if you want to check out Printify on your own, they were so kind to give my audience a discount code to use their premium Printify version absolutely for free. That means you're able to get a major discount on every single product that you sell. Check out this information with Printify. I'll make sure to leave all the details down in my description box below, including that discount code, so you can go ahead and get started today. There are 4 things I like to focus on when I'm trying to figure out a category, if it's worth my time and energy for me to actually focus on this. And #1, I like to look at shops that's been around in the last year, 2 years, 3 years to determine the level of sales they actually have. And the reason why I look at this is because #1, I definitely want to make sure that these products are gaining sales before I actually devote time, energy, and effort to these type of products. #2 is I also like to focus on if this is going to be beneficial to me moving forward. And if you're able to lock in specifically the type of products that you need to focus on to actually help you drive sales, then I think that will be extremely easier for you. So for instance, in my shop, I was focused on finding shops that's been around for a year, a couple months even, and to determine #1, are they selling the type of products that I'm selling? But also #2, are they actually getting sales? And once I'm able to see clearly the shops that's gaining these type of sales, then from there, I'm able to, first of all, validate in the marketplace to truly determine this is a specific product I know is selling extremely well. And then from there, I can go even further and say, well, what are they selling that I can start selling in my shop as well? Again, not copying these products, but definitely learning from the listing to determine, okay, which products are worth my time and which ones I need to grab hold to, validate a little bit further in regards to different type of products. So there's a lot that I see here that can be extremely helpful for people moving forward. But I think one of the main issues that people deal with is that they don't know, #1, how to even validate a marketplace, but #2, how to even find products that's worth your time and creating and designing and definitely making sure that you're creating products that worth your time. How do we know that these products are actually going to be successful for us moving forward? And that's where we have to go in a little bit deeper and find different shops that's selling extremely well. But then from there, we want to be able to see, well, which products in their shop is doing well. So even though a shop may have, let's say, 1,000 products listed, not every single product listed is actually generating sales. And so if you had a way to actually filter the listings that are gaining sales as opposed to the listings that are not, you're able to have so much hyper focus in regards to where you need to spend your time and what keywords and even finding new niches you can actually create for. So once I find these shops that's been around for a year or so, then I'm able to go in a little bit further and say, you know what, these are these shops that has done extremely well, and I want to learn from the listings and create a best-selling list so I can just focus on specific products I know are gaining sales as well. The last thing I like to focus on is I want to be key phrase exact in the beginning of my title. This has been just so helpful for me when I'm trying to target specific niches and definitely trying to rank higher in the Etsy algorithm. And it's truly all about focusing on keywords that's driving in tons of sales. And I know they're driving in tons of sales by 3 specific reasons. #1 is tied to bestsellers. #2 is tied to popular nows. That means they may not have had the bestsellers badge, but they have been listed recently. They're gaining sales early. And so I definitely want to learn from those listings. But also I find that whatever is in that Etsy search bar is actually being typed in. So I definitely want to learn from those listings so I can actually start creating my own title. I definitely want to be strategic in the way that I am creating my titles and tags. And the last bit that we don't necessarily have time to share today is truly understanding mock-up photos and what to communicate in those mock-up photos to drive sales. I think that is hugely important. I think that's what a lot of people are missing in regards to getting into different categories to see which ones are selling well. But once you're able to dial in, these are these keywords that's doing well. These are these products that are doing extremely well. Also, how can I create a template system of mock-ups that is going to address the need of the buyer? And how can I make sure that I'm communicating effectively the things that people want to hear? So if that was in any way helpful or encouraging to you, let me know by leaving a comment down in the description box below. And if you need to go further and faster in regards to selling this type of products online, then make sure you click my link down below. It is a link to my free Etsy course where I teach you exactly how to start your Etsy shop from start to finish. And I share with you some tips and strategies as well to help you actually list a shop successfully. So as always, my friends, my name is Jay, and I will see you in the next video.